Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Andrew, and welcome to Minecraft version 1.16.2. I wanted to go ahead and start off a new Let's Play in Minecraft, as my previous one that I had I ended up leaving out to dry because I really didn't end up continuing it past the fourth or fifth episode. I don't exactly remember. I'll most likely have a little caption at the bottom of the screen right now. But this time around, I didn't want to do a regular survival world. I wanted to do something with a little bit of a challenge. Now, for those who have been around my channel for some time and possibly are even following me over on Twitch, then you will possibly be able to know that I have played Minecraft in the past. Not all the time, but I have played it in the past. And starting this week, I am actually doing weekly streams on a Minecraft SMP server that I am on. Those who don't know what that means, it is a survival multiplayer server. And in that server, I will be pretty much doing about anywhere from 4 to 5 hours worth of gameplay on that server itself. I already got a really good start on that server with netherite armor and everything right then and there, but we're not going to be going to that extreme in this playthrough. In this playthrough, as you most likely have been able to gather from the way I've been acting and talking to the way that the actual title says it, we are actually doing a hardcore series. Now, granted, this hardcore series is not unmodded and it's not vanilla. The only thing that I will say about that is, to be honest, it's as close as vanilla as I'm comfortable having it. Because there are two things that I'm going to be using throughout this series. The first thing is that I will be using Optifine version 1.16.2, so that way I can go ahead and use shaders whenever I'm taking a look inside of the game itself. You can actually see that in the bottom left-hand corner that it says modded, but it's not actually, because that's just Optifine because it's considered a mod. So yeah, I guess. Then we have a data pack that will actually be enabled on our world. So that data pack is actually something that's more of a quality of life one, because what it will do is it will allow us to have the coordinates of where we are being displayed right above the actual toolbar. Now, if you've ever watched Hermitcraft or have used the Vanilla Tweaks website, then you will know exactly what this data pack is. But for those who do not know what it is, I will have a little image popping up on screen right now showing you a little bit of a snapshot of what it will actually look like in game. In fact, you guys will see that here in just a moment or two. Now, I do want to bear this in mind. As this is going to be a hardcore series, I will not be trying to speedrun the game. That would just be suicide, to be honest. I do want to, however, try to play the game to the best of my ability. Now, granted, I am not a pro gamer by any means, but I am a content creator. I like making good content, and I like being very entertaining for everyone inside of my audience. Speaking of you, of course. But with that said, I want to go ahead and make sure that this series lasts for a long time. So I don't know when this will happen, but eventually I might add another mod called the replay mod. From what I know, though, is that it's not compatible with version 1.16.2 yet, so I can't really use the replay mod right now. Once when it is compatible, to my knowledge, when it will be, though. I don't really know if it's compatible right now, as of the time that I'm recording this. So if it is compatible, that will be great. So that means I'll be able to use it the next time I end up playing on our world. But until then, we're going to be just sticking with the Optifine, and we are going to be sticking with the data pack for the HUD coordinates. So we're going to get into single player world, create a new world. We're going to have this be hardcore. We're going to click on data packs here. Now you see that there's no data packs listed here right now. This is going to be kind of like the little tutorial bit. If you've never used a tutorial before to go ahead and install a data pack, here is something to go and keep in mind. When you're starting up the world, go into the data pack setting, click on Open Pack Folder. Now, I have it set up, give me just a moment here. I have it set up so that way I can actually just show you guys this way. So when I click Open Data Pack Folder, it is actually going to open up the folder for that Minecraft world inside of my desktop. And you guys can actually see that right now. But with that said, this folder will contain everything that we're going to use on this world. Now, what I can do is I can go and press Windows E to go and open up the additional File Explorer tab. Now, I already have the data pack downloaded, and I already have it extracted from its file. So when you go to the Vanilla Tweaks website, all you're going to need to do is, in fact, I'm going to show you guys right now. This is the Vanilla Tweaks website. If you've never used it before, just go to vanillatweaks.net or just search it up over on Google. It's very simple interface. In fact, what you're going to see is you're going to see this screen first. You're going to click on Data Packs, and then you're going to want to select 1.16 for the compatible versions. Now, I say compatible versions as most of the time these mod packs will be compatible with the latest version according to that. So this is compatible with 1.16.2. All you have to do is click on Coordinate HUD, click download. I've actually done that, and I've already unzipped the file because that was this one right here. And it is listed. Where is it listed? It's actually this one right here anyway. So it is listed right here. Now, there isn't anything listed. I think I might have screwed up when I was actually extracting it. Yay. Either way, that's really simple. All you're going to need to do is just go and right click on the zip file. You're going to click Extract All, Extract, and it's going to create a separate folder that you're going to see here at the bottom. You're going to click on that, and you're going to move it over into this file. But instead of moving it just like you would like this, press Control, and it will say Copy to that MC world. So that means you have that file still there, but it's also going to make a copy of it here inside of this folder. So we're going to leave that right in there. And if we go back into Minecraft here, if we go back into Minecraft, you'll see that the Coordinates HUD is now an available one. And it says where it came from, what type of data pack it is, and all we have to do is just push it over into the selected, and then we click Done, and that applies the data pack into the actual world folder. Now, game rules, I'm not going to be touching these whatsoever. Those are going to be left completely alone. The world options, we're going to keep generate structures on, world type default. We're not going to import any settings, so that's all going to be staying as default. So aside from the data pack and aside from using Optifine, this is as close as vanilla as I'm comfortable playing it, or as we're playing it for this series. So I am going to be naming it that, and we're going to just create new world, and I'll go and cut when we are inside of the world itself. Okay, 100% created, and just a moment we're going to actually be loaded into the world. And cursor has gone away. Minecraft does take a little bit of time on my system. Okay. Something that I haven't told anybody yet, or haven't really shown. Did we spawn next to a village? Oh, this is like the best start you could have for a hardcore world. Okay, well, I don't mean to be like so giddy about this, but the best start you want to have is you want to start at the border of a desert and a plains biome, or desert and forest biome, along with having the site of a desert temple, and along with having the site of a village within your actual spawn area. We got a village, we got a forest, so that's already half of what would be considered to be good. Now I do see spruce trees right up there, so that means we have a spruce forest right next to an oak forest. And I'm guessing plains biome, mountain biome, and in the distance there, a birch tree biome, so that's really good as well. Okay, let's go check out this village here. Now looks like a cave to me. I wonder, does this village have any iron golems? Okay. Oh my goodness, it actually has a ravine right in the middle. You don't see that anymore, really. But terrain generation like this actually is very hard to come by. Oh, and they do have an iron golem. Perfect. Okay. Well, we're not going to kill an iron golem. That is not one of our goals. That is definitely not going to happen. So we guess this is one of the houses here. So let's go ahead and take a look around here. I'm guessing this is the Fletcher's house. So raw cod. Might take a look at that. Okay, so this is definitely a Fletcher's house because they got the barrels and they got all that. Wait, no, I think it's the fisherman, not Fletcher. So I was completely wrong about that. Also, I'm just gonna go and quickly show you guys my skin here. So originally I had a skin that was a full military skin, and I decided to edit it to where half of my skin looks like it's an Enderman and half is my original skin. So I'm kind of like a halfa, if you want to call it. So I just wanted to go and show that. I'm not going to be updating my profile picture for YouTube, be that, but definitely would be something. So just a empty house here. Would want to cross this, but I kind of don't want to jump down there. There is a bit of water, and there is some coal, iron. Oh, what else do I see? Not a lot. I bet you there's also going to be some mobs down there. So we're going to need to get kitted out with some armor and some other things first before we do anything else. So let's go ahead and look around here. I think this building right here is a library. Yes, it is. Okay. So we should see a librarian in here, I want to think. Yes. Okay. So what type of loyalty? That's actually not a good book to get at the start. But that's fine. We'll work with it. You don't got anything up here, so we're not gonna even bother. You're a nitwit, so don't really want to mess with me. Hello, Iron Golem. Let's see. Bet you this is just a normal house. With a villager inside, actually. Okay. Nitwit right there. No one in there, so I'll close the door because you don't need to have a door open. Now I think that this is another house. Ooh, what's inside? Bread and some potatoes. Oh, cool. I'll just go and take those. Perfect. And what's in here? Just another bed. I would go and take the bed, but I want to scout out the entire village first. Like, we still got hay bales over there that we need to get, the blacksmith over there, and I want to say that this is one of the empty houses, because the empty houses are usually these bigger ones. So I'm gonna take a look at that here in a moment. There is a cat, so we might have to get some fish for it. I'm guessing this is meant to be the church because the clerics and the clerics brewing station is right here. We might actually be able to use that, so that's actually really good. This is a really good starting village. So, okay, so the upgrade bench, or the smithing table is what I want to call it. Yes, okay. Now, I'm going to quickly show you guys how to activate the Coordinates HUD. So, if you guys watched the part where it's talked about installing the actual Coordinates HUD, or where I talked about it, what you're going to need to do now is you're going to go in and go into your command line, and you're going to type in trigger. We want ch toggle and then set. Oh no. Okay, so all we have to do is inside of the chat, we are gonna I was doing it correctly. I just didn't type it in incorrectly. So trigger. We want toggle and enter. And that will go ahead and tell us what direction we're pointing, what time of day it is according to the game, the actual coordinates itself. So right now we're at 307x, 69y, 206z. So that's actually really good. So this is actually the Smith's house. Okay. Or Smith's area. Is this another library? Yeah, it is. Okay, so that means we got potentially 2 librarians. Is that right? Where are the other librarian at though? I don't really know. I guess we'll find out. So nothing down there. Let's check out this this place right here. Okay, iron helmet, iron pick, some iron ingots, and I'll take the gold as well because we can actually use that inside another ones when we get there. I'll go ahead and equip the iron helmet for now. We can actually use the iron ingots to make either a any one of the 3 other pieces of armor. I think that the most useful one itself would be the chest plate. That, or I'm gonna go for the pants. Yeah, so I'm gonna need to get a crafting table, which there should be one around here. Also, grindstone, always gonna be useful. I'm gonna go and collect up these hay bales because they are actually gonna be really useful in terms of getting some things sorted out here. So I'm just gonna go and collect 7 of the amount that they have. I'm guessing this was a pen for some animals that they were supposed to have, I guess. Okay, so a farm right here, nothing too special. I think that's everything inside of this village. It's not a big one. It's actually bigger than most, but it's definitely not the biggest. But with that said, that's going to be interesting to work with. Now, remember, we do have the iron golem. I don't know exactly where the iron golem is. I am going to actually drop down some bread into my inventory and go ahead and shmurk some of that out. Okay. Now let's go ahead and actually, I'm going to put the iron pick there because I typically like having my iron pick be in the first slot, my sword in the second, followed by my axe. And those are typically my first 3 slots right there. And I like having my food and arrows in these last 2 slots, or food and bow over in these last 2 slots. But we're not going to worry about that. Let's see here. I don't want to die by going down there, so that's not going to be an option. Now I could, like, how many blocks is this? That is only 6. Ooh, that is potential. That is definitely potential. I think I'm going to claim this small house for now. But I am going to need to go and chop down a tree. So I'm going to go ahead and just chop down an oak tree because I kind of want to start off with the same material that the actual house is made out of. And this is how we're supposed to start with the wood portion. But I guess that I got too distracted by the actual village. Now, after I get this taken care of, I am going to actually go inside. Now, I don't know if this house right here has already been claimed, has it? Oh, you're coming straight over here, huh? Okay, my respawn point. Oh, get out of here. Get. There we go. Okay, kind of stole that villager's bed for a moment there, but that's fine. The villagers shouldn't mind. Hi. You don't have anything to trade, so you're just an nincompoop that I don't want to mess with. Okay. So I guess our next option is to try and, well, let's go ahead and first do some of this. And I know that that is going to be what we need. Place down the crafting table because I'm going to need to craft up a couple things. I'm actually going to just go and use our iron to go and craft up an iron sword and an iron axe. This is actually the best start I've ever had for a Minecraft world, so this is really good. I might create another axe just to be on the safe side because I do want to actually go around but I think I'll save that. I'll save that for another time. So, realistically speaking, I don't know where it is I want to set it. I kind of want to just look around the map first and just see what's going on. Like, one thing that's kind of catching me off guard is that all these houses are made of wood and cobble. But this one right here is made of wood, cobble, and terracotta. Yeah, white terracotta. Last time I checked, terracotta is something that you have to get from clay. So that means there should be a river around here somewhere. I don't know exactly where. Now, granted, since it is, of course, Minecraft, it's never going to be accurate with the actual geology, so I'm not expecting that by any means. So, let's see here. I could just go ahead and get some pigs, chop down some pigs, some actual sheep. Also, I might go ahead and tame a horse because that might be an easier way of getting around for the time being. But I do need to go and find some saddles and some armor for it. So that means it would be something I would have to get from a temple or a dungeon. That's going to be interesting. Now, I can't do a command/locate because cheats aren't enabled. We can't use cheats at all in that side of this playthrough. Now, granted, we are using the data pack, and that just provides us with the coordinates and what direction we're actually facing. But still, that's not a cheat by any means. It's just something that's quality of life, as I would call it. Okay, let's go off in this direction because I did see that the path went out this way. And it comes out to a giant part of the ravine right here. Great. Okay, there is also a house that I just found over here. Now, you don't have anything in there. I'm guessing that this house right here is out of glazed terracotta, so I don't... it's one of these houses. Okay. Oh, an Arctic biome? Right next to this village? What the... This is crazy terrain generation. You have a mountain biome, a spruce tree forest, a oak forest, a birch forest off in the distance over in that direction. We also got a plains in that direction, a plains just past... Oh, God damn it. And we got a plains biome right over here. Another spruce trees forest over there. Ooh. Where's this? So yeah, we got a lot going for us inside of this Minecraft world. I have high hopes for it. I really do. But with that, I think that is going to do us for this episode. It's a bit shorter than the episodes that I actually want to make for this series, mostly because I want to make sure that the episodes aren't going to be too repetitive. Now, granted, this is just the start of the world and the first like 10 minutes of it. We were just talking about what's going on inside of the what we'll be doing in the game. But regardless of that, ladies and gentlemen, we're actually going to end it off right there. I'm going to check you guys back in the next episode, and I'm going to actually try and make these a bit more frequent than what my episodes are normally frequently to be. So, with that said, I will see you guys for the next episode. I honestly have no clue when that will be. But with that said, I do hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys had liked the video, then do go and hit this like button. And if you are feeling more complicated than a thumbs up or a thumbs down, please leave it over in the comment section. And if you haven't done so already, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and ring the bell icon to receive notifications of whenever I post a new video. And I'll check you guys for the next episode. Ciao for now.